Here.
What's up, Skeeters Nation? How are we doing? It's Sunday, fun day. The sun is out. Skeeters baseball is just around the corner. We've got game number 3 of 3 between the Sugarland Skeeters and the High Point Rockers here on a beautiful afternoon in Sugarland, Texas. As this weather's slowly starting to cool off a little bit. Great crowd on hand. Got Sunday fun day. Pregame catch on the field going on a little bit earlier. Had some autographs going down, and hey, Skeeters got a chance to sweep this series against a very good High Point Rockers team tonight. And on the mound for the Skeeters is going to be Troy Scribner, the righty, former big leaguer, 5'5", 371, and he'll be taking on the youngster, 23 years old, Chris Pinnell for the Rockers. Pinnell comes in with good numbers, 2-1, a 3.18 ERA. Ryan Posner here with you tonight. And last night, an 8-3 win, and Friday night, a 7-2 win for your Skeeters. They've really had their way with a good Rockers team that's probably going to end up in the postseason when all is said and done at the end of the year. Right now, they are 2.5 games behind the Long Island Ducks, but the Long Island Ducks leading the Liberty Division right now. They'll open up a wild card spot. Your Skeeters just 3 games back of the York Revolution here with a good amount of games left to play. Game 120 of 40, so exactly 20 games left to play this year. And we'll wrap up this series. Skeeters are off on Labor Day tomorrow. Everyone's got some plans to enjoy their day off from work or whatever you got going. Let's take a peek at the High Point lineup tonight. It's going to be just about identical to last night's lineup, minus some positional changing. Stephen Cardillo going to lead off and play second base. Jared Mitchell, former Skeeter, will bat second, play right field. Playing third and batting third, you know him because his name is screamed out of here by the Constellation Field faithful, Hector Gomez. Quincy Lattimore going to the DH tonight. He'll hit cleanup. Richie Shape and Miles Schroeder, the center fielder, he will hit 8th. Rosa batting 7th and batting 9th. And behind the plate, once again, Frank Nigro. And for the Skeeters, going to have a different look to the lineup tonight. Wynn Bernard going to get the leadoff duties. He'll play left and lead off. Juan Silverio batting second. He'll play second base. At first base, hitting third, your team leader in home runs, Dennis Phipps. Zach Bornstein going to be the DH and hit cleanup. DJ Peterson over at third once again, and he'll hit 5th. Cody Stanley behind the plate will hit 6th. The captain, Anthony Jansanti, captain Sugarland, playing center field and hitting 7th. Jason Martinson will hit 8th, back in the lineup playing shortstop, and Blair Beck going to round things out in right field, and he will bat 9th. As I mentioned, it's game number 120, a nice even number here. The Skeeters 62 and 57 on the year, 27 and 22 in the second half. And this series, you know, a real indicator of what this team can do when it's clicking and firing on all cylinders. You know, 7-2 win and an 8-3 win. You're outscoring the Rockers 15-5 here through the first 2 games, and Skeeters now with an edge on the season series 10-9. So the worst they'll do is end with a tie with the Rockers. But no matter what, this is where you want to be if you're the Skeeters. You got Felipe Paulino at the back end of the bullpen. We saw him in the opener. Saw Brett Eibner, another power arm, get in the game last night. Skeeters looking good. The bats, 15 hits last night, 7 stolen bases for the Skeeters. This is a team built really on speed in a lot of spots, and then big power bats like DJ Peterson and Zach Bornstein and Dennis Phipps. A nice blend there. And Skeeters, it's a reflection in the run differential where, you know, in the first half, the run differential was not where the Skeeters wanted it to be, but now they're plus 39, which is second best in the league in the second half, trailing just the York Revolution, who were at plus 60. So you're seeing a change in the Skeeters team. They're playing their best baseball late in the year, and that's exactly where you want to be. And right now, Jamie Keefe and Pete Ingavilia exchanging lineup cards there at home plate as we're just about ready for some baseball here at Constellation Field. I will step away, and when I come back, got some Skeeters baseball as they look for the sweep against the Rockers. Don't change that dial.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters. It's more than baseball.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home game.
All right, we're just about ready for the Skeeters baseball here on a beautiful Sunday afternoon, and got a special guest in the booth already before we even got first pitch. Birthday girl Cassie Terzillo.
Hi.
Cassie celebrated her birthday today. How anything special got planned today? You brought some cookie cake in. That was nice.
Yes, I did. Shout out to Andrew. He purchased that for us. We were just talking about it one day, and he's like, "I'll bring it," and I'm like, "Okay, let's do it."
You brought it. We ate it. I had a piece. It was delightful.
Really good. Shout out to HEB too.
Yeah, HEB. The cookie cakes are pretty bomb. Always, it's hard. It's tough to find a place to get the good cookie cake. You know, like it's not like a thing that's just always. You can't go to like the Bonds, or I guess you guys have Kroger out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it American Cookie that actually makes specialty cookie cakes?
I have
They're like
no
at
idea.
malls. I just know that.
Oh yeah. That's very true. Well, you got any big plans going on?
Nope. I just had lunch with my brother, and that's about it. You know, Labor Day birthdays, you have to plan far in advance because everyone goes out of town and does
true.
other things. But I'm glad to be here on this beautiful day for a Skeeters game, that's for sure.
You got clear skies out here. The wind actually blowing out from left to right, so it's not blowing in like it normally does, almost blowing out to right field, which is pretty uncommon. We had a lot of rain yesterday, but no sight of rain today. Like I said, it really starting to, as the calendar flips, September 1st today, really feeling the weather change a little bit. It was a nice breeze. Still a little hot, but nothing too crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Steven Cardillo stepping in. We had a lengthy game last night. As a matter of fact, it was the longest 9-inning game we've had all year, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Only longer game for the Skeeters this year was an extra inning affair back in July against the Ducks. And Troy Scribner's first pitch in there for a strike. We are underway. Ryan Posner and Cassie Terzillo. Cassie's a sales rep here with the Skeeters, but me and you, we were both interns last year. Right around this time, we were we interns with the sparkle in our eye, hoping to maybe get a job, and hey, we both did. So go us.
Yep. High five all around.
Yep. That one foul back by Cardillo, 1-2 the count. Troy Scribner last start had 11 strikeouts against the York Revolution. That was on the road, and as a matter of fact, that tied our team record. 11 strikeouts, only been done one other time in Skeeters history. See if he can keep the strikeout pitch going. That one lined right back out of it, right in the glove. Happy birthday. This must be Troy Scribner's birthday today, too.
Dang.
Wow, looky, but Troy Scribner found it. And yeah, you hear a fan kind of say it, too, there. That one caught Troy Scribner. Hopefully he's okay. It looked like it got him right in the glove, but... And now you see kind of his teammates converge around the mound, make sure he's okay. I think that one literally... He's shooing everybody off. I think he's all right. That was a line drive right back up the middle. Thankfully, that caught the glove, it looked like, more than anything else.
Yeah, that was scary because he had to be quick to catch that.
Sometimes being a pitcher, it's one of those things where you can only really go in defense and hope you don't get hit by a line drive that goes up the middle. Cardillo absolutely laced that one. Scribner is all right. One down. Brings up the former Skeeter, Jared Mitchell. He takes fastball away, 1-0. So anybody want to shout out on your birthday? We got a whopping 39 people listening right now, but hey, maybe when somebody's listening, give you a chance to shout out any of your family if you like.
Yeah, I told them to tune in, so they're going to keep me posted.
Very nice, very nice. That one fouled away by Mitchell. 1-1 the count. Exciting start to this one is Troy Scribner. Kind of a hockey suit play there. Knocking down a line drive, and somehow was able to catch that thing off the bat of Steven Cardillo. 1-1 to Mitchell. Curveball drops in for a strike. 1-2. Last night we saw Albert Cordero leaving an injury. Don't believe it was anything too serious. Likely going to be out for a couple of days, so Jeff Allen was activated before the game today as the backup catcher swung on a miss. First strikeout of the night for Troy Scribner. Gets Mitchell swinging for out number 2. But Coco, man, he's been so good right now. 7 home runs in the month of August. He had 2 home runs on Friday, and then left last night with just a little bit of a nagging hamstring injury, but should be okay.
Oh, is his hamstring?
That's what we've been told, and nothing too serious, just a little bit of tightness. Kind of hold him out for a few nights. It's a precautionary measure, but got Cody Stanley back there tonight, and Hector Gomez takes 1-0. So what do you think of the Hector chant, yay or nay?
I think it's actually really funny. A lot of fans get into it.
Yeah. And Hector lines out into left field. That one's going to get down for extra bases. As that ball's cut off by Jan Sandy. Going to be a play at second, but Gomez slides in safely with a 2-out double. So I guess the Hector chant did not work there. It's Gomez, he had a double in that same spot last night. And gets it done right there as well. So Cassie, what's been one of your favorite memories this year? This is me and yours first year here with the Skeeters as full-timers.
That's a really good question. Let's see. You know what? I actually liked having the interns take over for a game.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really good experience for them. And watching and sitting in the picnic area, just, taking deep breaths as they did the game. But it was really fun watching them.
Yeah, it would be didn't really have as many interns last year. This year we had a 13-person deep intern group.
Yeah.
All very, very talented.
I think when we were interns, there's probably
5 or 6 of us maybe.
5 interns, but only 3 baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other 2 were events.
That one grounded to Jason Martinson, a backhand stop in the hole. His throw to Dennis Phipps in plenty of time to get Lattimore for out number 3. So a 2-out double from Hector Gomez, but he's stranded at second base. He just coming to bat for the first time. No score here at beautiful Constellation Field.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Like what Trace.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Wynn Bernard going to get the leadoff duties tonight. Steps in against righty Chris Pennell for the Rockers. Pennell this season at just 23 years old, 2-1 at 3.18 ERA. He's making his 7th start for the Rockers. He spent some time in the Frontier League as well as the American Association this year. Last with the Gary South Shore Railcats. Youngest player on the field between both these teams at 23 years old. And this first pitch and first strike to Witten Bernard. Cassie Terzillo, Ryan Posner here with you. Bottom of the first, no score between the Skeeters and the Rockers. Bernard fouls that one away. 0-2. Rico Noel getting the night off after a 3-hit night. Stole 3 bases as well. And Bernard himself had a couple of stolen bases, and he lines that one foul down the left field line. That was hit well. Still 0-2. Pennell was a late addition here to the rotation. Dominic DeMazzi originally scheduled to start tonight. Got scratched. He's now on the injured list for the Rockers. Took a slider there, missed up from Pennell. 1-2. So Cassie, you're saying the Deacon night as well. That was one of their favorite nights this year.
Yeah, when he saw his jersey, I definitely teared up.
Yeah.
I was on the field, and he called me out for crying. I'm like, it's a memorable moment for you.
Bernard lines that foul over the Skeeters dugout on the first base side. Nice play from a fan. And get a one-handed catch. Still 1-2 to Bernard. Yeah, and it was funny hearing Deacon's speech just because like that's the kind of like speech we hear all the time here, and he's talking to us, and to hear everybody in the crowd get to enjoy Deacon talk was that was one of my favorite parts of that night.
Yeah, well, he practiced it, and it was only 3 minutes, but Deacon likes to.
I think people in our front office knew that, and they compensated. They said, "Hey, Deacon, you'll get 3 minutes," and like wink, wink, like they gave him like 6 minutes just because they knew it was gonna happen. Bernard chops that to the second baseman Cardullo on a few hops. His throw to DeRosa in time, out number 1. Yeah, I gotta love Deacon, man. He's only been in the booth with me one time.
Really?
That was on that night though.
Okay.
He said he's afraid because he doesn't. He's like, it's hard to keep up with all the new players, and he doesn't want to come in. I'm like, Deacon, you don't have to talk about the team. You can just talk about anything. Like, people just want to hear you talk.
Well, last night during those dueling pianos, he was up there dancing and having a great time.
Yep. And he's never, it's hard to ever see him not having a good time. That's
very true.
It's trademark Deacon Jones right there. So Juan Silverio up, 1 down here, bottom of the first. First pitch breaking ball from Pinnell inside 1-0. Silverio had a nice night last night, couple base hits, drove in a run, his 60th RBI of the year. He's riding a 6-game hitting streak now. That one's upstairs, 2-0. It's kind of got a little bit of a day baseball feel here, but it is 6 o'clock. These days are going to start getting a little bit shorter now with the fall and winter months coming in. There's your geography lesson for the day.
Thank you. People call these months Burr months. I just learned about this. All the September, October.
Oh, yeah.
So now, because it gets fall, they call them Burr months, and the end of the month obviously ends in Burr. So
I did not know that. See?
I didn't either.
Learn a little bit every day. That 3-0 fastball in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Silverio. Silverio in the top 10 in a couple categories in the league. Most importantly, he's tied for second with triples with 5. Swings and misses and tosses his bat up there. 3-2 now to Silverio. Silverio has a lot of fun out there. Plays the game, takes it very seriously, but you can tell he's having fun. Doesn't take himself too seriously. Fly come in here almost for a second.
I saw that.
Scared me. 3-2 now to Silverio. Takes outside, fastball, ooh, called, strike 3. Down on strikes, out number 2. So 2 away, that'll bring up first baseman Dennis Phipps, sitting on 20 homers. Phipps, he leads the team, tied 3rd in the league. 2 for 3 last night, drove in a run, walked twice. Skeeters in 8-3 victorious fashion. That at least made you smile. The game went a little bit long, but as long as it ends in a Skeeters win, that's all that matters.
Very true.
Phipps liked what he saw there, but the breaking ball is low and away out in front. It's strike 1. No score here in the bottom of the first inning. Game 3 of the series finale between the Skeeters and the Rockers. That one in the dirt again. This time Phipps lays off 1-1. Kind of an interesting little homestand we got here. 3 games with the Rockers here, then tomorrow no baseball on Labor Day, and then 3 games against the York Revolution Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Phipps takes the fastball in there for a strike, 1-2.
I think it's good that we have a break, though.
Yeah, I personally, in the broadcasting sense of it, I kind of like that there's 2 different teams coming in, so I'm not talking about the same team for 7 days.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yep, that one grounded to shortstop. Picked up by Michael Russell, off-balance throw, and plenty of time to get Phipps for out number 3. Rockers and Chris Pinnell set the Skeeters down in order, 1-2-3 here in the first. We'll head to the second inning. No score.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Welcome back to Constellation Field. No score between your defending champion Sugar Land Skeeters visiting High Point Rockers. This will be the last time the Rockers play here at Constellation Field, at least in the regular season, unless these two teams meet up in the championship series. Reggie Schaefer fouls the first pitch for Troy Scribner back, 0-1. So, it's a pretty big day in Houston baseball. Not only are your Skeeters wrapping up a series here, Justin Verlander for the Astros threw a no-hitter today out in Toronto against the Blue Jays. Third no-hitter of his career. My goodness, that guy is really, for people in my generation here, millennials, if you will, that one big curveball from Scribner drops in for a strike 0-2. I mean, Justin Verlander really kind of the pinnacle of success. Drafted in 2004, right out of Old Dominion, second overall pick, and I mean had just such a great career with the Tigers, and then now with the Astros, third year with the Astros. Kind of wondering if, obviously he's going into the Hall of Fame. That one, fastball check swing. They're going to say Schaefer did not go around 1-2. Kind of makes you wonder now what team Verlander would go into the Hall of Fame with, because with the Astros, he won a World Series with them. Now he's got a no-hitter with them, and I mean, almost how quickly he's integrated with the Astros almost makes you forget how many years he spent in Detroit. Not that that stuff all matters all that much, just kind of curiosity on my end. 2-2 to Schaefer. 23 home runs on the year. Another curveball. Don't know how he laid off that one, but he did. Makes it a full count here. That's Scribner's go-to pitch, the big looping curveball. That one at 69 miles per hour. Full count pitch. Fastball away. Called strike 3. Schaefer down on strikes. He thought he had ball 4. I don't know what he was thinking. That one looked like it dotted the corner, and it did, said our automated ball strike system. Second strikeout of the night for Scribner, both looking. Talked about it in the early parts of this game. Scribner 11 strikeouts in his last start. That matched the Skeeters' single game record. First pitch to Michael Russell in there for a strike, 0-1. 11 batters on his August 27th start at York. 7 innings pitched, took it the win. 5-5 now in the year. That one's fouled back, and Russell quickly down 0-2. So now this is where Scribner is just so lethal, because he's thrown 2 fastballs here to Russell to get ahead 0-2. Does he go with the low 90s fastball, or does he drop that 69 mile per hour curveball in there? I'm interested to see. 0-2 pitch to Russell. Goes with the curveball, and it's a beauty. Called strike 3, and out number 2. And all Russell can do is shake his head. That is just an absolutely filthy 12-6 curveball from Scribner. 2 away here in the second inning. Still no score between these two teams. And now bring up the first baseman, Vio Sergi Rosa. So Barrett Lau, the only other player in Skeeters history with an 11 strikeout game, recorded that in New Britain on May 3rd, 2016. Lau had a very brief career with the Skeeters, but made his presence felt with that 11K game. First pitch to Rosa, fastball away, and for a strike, 0-1. Scribner working quick and efficiently tonight. Comes in with a 3.71 ERA, just on the outside looking in as far as the top 10 ERA leaders in the league go. Curveball there, misses low, 1-1. Him and Dallas Beeler at times this year have both been in the top 10. As a matter of fact, I misspoke. Scribner now exactly at number 10. The way he's pitching tonight, he's going to climb up a few spots, though. 1-1, Rosa swings and misses out in front of the change up there. Scribner a pitch away from striking out the side here. He's already got 3 Ks. Looking for more. The windup, 1-2. Fastball misses up, not a bad idea there. Maybe set up that curveball here. 2-2 to Rosa. 11 homers for the lefty first baseman. Very tall. Rosa listed at 6'3", $185. Chops that one to the right side. Going to be just foul to the left of Dennis Phipps there at first. Still 2-2. Joe Van Meter for the Rockers actually leads the league in ERA, 2.57. Van Meter, who was with the New Britain Bees last year. It's tough to qualify in this league just because a lot of pitchers, you know, they see their ERA go up or go down, I should say, and then they get picked up by teams. So Rosa somehow fouls that one back. The curveball there from Scribner was a dandy. Still 2-2. But finishing that thought, I mean, it's tough for a pitcher to qualify. To keep the amount of innings it takes to qualify in the Atlantic League is tough because if your ERA is, you know, below 3, you're more than likely on the verge of getting called up to the affiliated level. Darryl Thompson, the salty veteran out there in Southern Maryland's in the top 10. 2-2 to Rosa. Skies out to left field, hit pretty well. Takes Bernard back a few steps right in front of the warning track, though. Witten Bernard has it out number 3, so Troy Scribner sets the Rockers down in order in the second inning. Heading to the bottom half of the frame, no score.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Back at it, bottom of the second inning, no score. Zach Borenstein going to lead it off for the Skeeters here in the bottom of the second against the righty Chris Pennell. He wears number 23. He is 23 years old. Pennell, who's been well-traveled as far as the independent circuit goes. At just 2 years as a pro, he's already punched his bingo card playing in the Can-Am Association. The Atlantic League now. That one line up the middle. And Michael Russell tries to make the stop, does not, as it is right under his glove, and now is going to be a leadoff single for Zach Borenstein to get things going here in the second. That was going to be a tough play for Russell, even if he gloved it cleanly, but he was going to go with a spin around second base. Did not get it. That'll bring up DJ Peterson. Nobody down. Finishing that thought on Pennell, he's already played in the Can-Am Association for 2 teams, actually. Salina and Rockland, and then High Point this year in the Atlantic League, Lake Erie for the Frontier League, and Gary, South Shore Railcats for the American Association. First pitch to Peterson. Misses outside 1-0. Peterson had himself a nice month of August. Finished hitting .304, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. Joined the Skeeters right at the end of July, so August is really his first full month as a Skeeter. That one in for a strike, 1-1. Nobody had a better month, though, really, than Albert Cordero. 7 homers, 20 ribbies, hit .315. But hey, Anthony Giansanti, don't sleep on the captain. He hit .341 in August. He's due up potentially this inning. That one swung on and missed on the curveball there. 1-2 to Peterson. Good amount. They had a hefty amount of Skeeters, including Peterson, Cordero, and Giansanti, along with Cody Stanley and Juan Severio, all hit above 300 in the month of August. Peterson chases the curveball low and away, misses it, strike 3, out number 1. here in the bottom of the second. And then right there, too, I mean, Wynton Bernard, 296. It's really just like a base hit in a matter of 20 at-bats or so. And Zach Borenstein is at 290. No, the pitching side, I mean, Mike Hauschild had himself a month of August. He went 4-0 with a 2.08 ERA. Carlos Pimentel, 3-0 with a .150 ERA. 4 starts for him. 6 starts for Hauschild. And he's got a case for maybe the August pitcher of the month in the Atlantic League. That one inside to Stanley. 1-0. Cody back behind the plate. Albert Cordero left with an injury last night. Should not be out for more than a few days, though. Hopefully get him back in the lineup here soon. Stanley chops it hard to Rosa. Somehow comes up with it. Fires to second for 1. Back to Rosa, and that's in time to finish off the 3-6-3 double play to end the bottom of the second. So the Skeeters get the first hit of the night. Zach Borenstein single, but they leave him there. No score. We head to the top of the third.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
What's up? What's up? Headed back to the top of the 3rd inning. No score between your first half and defending Atlantic League champion Sugarland Skeeters. It'll be Troy Scribner. He'll get bottom 3rd of this order for the Rockers. Miles Schroeder going to lead it off, then Frank Nigro, and then it'll send it back up to the top of the order. Scribner making his 4th start of the year against the Rockers. His first 3, not according to plan, but 1-1 with 6.52 ERA. But he's looked great through 2 innings tonight. Just 1 hit, has struck out 3 batters. As far as strikeout pitchers go in the Skeeters rotation, I mean, Troy Scribner definitely the top of the list. He's had a couple of 10 strikeout games and an 11 strikeout game in his last start. His first pitch to Schroeder just misses outside, 1-0. Scribner, a quick worker, man. He is ready to go right when he gets the ball back from Cody Stanley, and he gets that one in for a strike to Schroeder, 1-1. Schroeder, the switch hitter from the left side. Pops that up right at Jansanti. He has to shade the sun a bit, but he's got it under it. 2 hands for out number 1. Nice work by Scribner there. That looks like the sun was going to play some havoc there on Jansanti, but he's able to make the adjustment in plenty of time. Right now, the shadows are across the mound, so as far as the hitter and the pitcher go, not a huge deal, but it's going to be tough for the outfield dealing with those. So there's really not too much cloud cover in the sky tonight. Sunny afternoon here in Sugar Land, Texas. So the 9-hitter Frank Nigro takes a big rip at a fastball, misses it 0-1. Nigro got the start last night as well. He's fresh out of college, UNC Wilmington. This is his first stint as a pro here with the Rockers, and he chases the fastball up, quickly down 0-2. Nigro is 6'3", 205. Born in Stony Point, New York. 0-2 pitch, squares the bunt and bunts it foul, so he's taking advantage of the new Atlantic League rules. He does not strike out there, even though he fouled it off a bunt with 2 strikes. I guess not a terrible idea when you're hovering there below 200, and DJ Peterson playing well back there at third base. 0-2 pitch, called strike 3 as Scribner dots the fastball low and away. Number 4 for Scrib tonight. He has got that strikeout pitch working. 2 down here in the third. So out of his 4 strikeouts, 3 have been looking so far. And to me, that just tells you how well he's mixing up his pitches, kind of freezing guys. And now they'll bring up Steven Cardullo, who started off the game with a punch as he lined a ball up the middle, and somehow Scribner, it didn't look like it caught him. It looked like it caught more of his glove than anything. That ball's ticketed for center field, though. And Cardullo swinging at the first pitch, fouls it straight back, 0-1. Juan Severio taking note of where that first ball was hit. He's shaded really close to the bag at second base now. Probably just about 6 or so feet from the shift line right behind second base. 0-1. That one lined well. Left center field. Jansanti going back. Jansanti under it and has it right in front of the WellCare Texas Plus sign. Out in left center field. Nicely done by Captain Sugarland. And there you go. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockers in the top of the third. Still no score. Skeeters coming back to bat.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugarland Skeeters.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon here at Constellation Field, and the Skeeters coming to bat in the bottom of the third. No score as the Rockers have put up 3 goose eggs to get this one. Troy Scribner looks phenomenal through 3 innings, and now let's see if the Skeeters can take a lead with Captain Sugarland. Anthony Jansanti going to lead it off. Captain had a .341 average in the month of August. 8 home runs now. First pitch, breaking ball from Pinnell, low and in, 1-0. Jansanti tied for 7th in the league in doubles. One misses up and in, 2-0. He got in last night, a pinch hit opportunity for him, and made good on it. RBI single, then he even came around to score. So a clean stat line, and Chris Parsons just came in with barbecue, although I only see 1 play, which is kind of messed up, but whatever. All right. 2-1 now. To Jansanti. Is that from the ballpark? That's some good. Look at that. Some brisket, some sausage, look like cornbread, some baked beans. Oh, that's some good stuff. Jansanti fouls that one back, 2-2 to Captain Sugarland. One of the nice things about this league, a lot of times players, you know, they kind of hop around between teams, and a couple of former Skeeters on the High Point roster. Lucas Irvin, got a chance to talk to him today. Lucas was a great guy, man. Had him here toward the end of last year, was a part of the Skeeters championship roster, and then briefly this year was released early on in the season, but just a great guy. Rooting for him. He's kind of dealing with an ankle injury right now as Jansanti takes the front door curveball. It's called strike 3, and I'll be out number 1 here in the third. But to finish that thought, Lucas said he's hopefully going to get back here soon. Might see him in the playoffs. Also got a chance to re-catch up with Jared Mitchell. And I didn't follow the game last night, but I asked him, what's the damage from last night? And he knew right away what I was talking about. I was asking about LSU. They beat Georgia Southern 55-3 last night. As long as nobody got hurt from Georgia Southern, I'd say that was worth the paycheck. First pitch to Martinson. He took the last few nights off, was dealing with a little injury. He's back in the lineup, though. What takes 1-0? Yeah, then you get to pay for play games like Liberty going into Tennessee. Or not Liberty, it was Georgia State going into Tennessee and beating Tennessee. So you get paid and you get the win. I'm thinking of Liberty because Liberty beat Syracuse yesterday, too. Just a weird visual. Hugh Freeze was coaching the game from a hospital bed. A lot going on yesterday in college football. A game-winning touchdown for Auburn over Oregon. So that's probably your game of the week there. I think UH was playing today, right? And they are losing, says Parsons. Oh, it just started. Okay. We'll get you some score updates on the Cougars in their opener. Martinson ahead 3-0. Takes the fastball there. 3-1 now. Javier Betcourt getting the start at shortstop the last few nights in place of Martinson. Betcourt RBI double last night on the bench. Could see him at some point tonight. That one misses away, so a walk to Martinson. The big patience, as we call him around here. Gets the leadoff, or not the leadoff walk, the one-out walk here in the third. And that'll bring up Blair Beck with 1 down. Beck in right field tonight. Beck pinch ran last night. Kind of a weird game all around. It was the longest 9-inning game of the year for the Skeeters, so there's one thing. And now first pitch to Beck. Fastball called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 0-1. But the Skeeters, because Albert Cordero was the catcher and he had to leave the game with an injury, and Cody Stanley was the DH, Cody Stanley had to move to catcher. And when you move your DH out of the DH spot, you lose the DH. Kind of a quirky baseball rule. 0-1 to Beck. Pops it up. Shallow center field, or mid-range center field, as Schroeder started back, comes in a few steps, has it for out number 2. But yeah, so Stanley having to leave the DH spot, move to catcher. That meant that the pitcher had to hit for the Skeeters. And Carlos Pimentel had 1 at bat, laid down a sac bunt. And then the second time it came up, it couldn't have worked any better. You had Brett Eibner, who used to be a position player in the majors, now relief pitcher. So he actually had an at bat, he grounded out. And then the third at bat, that spot came up. Anthony Jansanti pinch hit, had an RBI single. That one gets away from Nigro. That could be a 2-base wild pitch, but Martinson just going to take the 1 base there, as Nigro couldn't see it at first, didn't know where it went. So a wild pitch moves a runner into scoring position with 2 away. And Wynton Bernard, who led the Skeeters in August with 20 RBIs, had 2 last night. But yeah, Blair Beck got in because he went into pinch run for Cordero last night after he went out with his injury. So we did see him for just a bit last night. The 1-0 pitch to Bernard. That's lined to left field. It looks like Schaefer's having some trouble seeing it, but somehow corrals it there. He had his right hand blocking the sun the entire way and comes up with the line drive off the batter Bernard. So that'll keep the Skeeters off the scoreboard in the third. We head to the top of the fourth. Nada to nada. Back here in just a second.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
We're back. Top of the fourth inning here at Constellation Field. No score. Jared Mitchell will lead it off for the Rockers. Troy Scribner already has himself 4 Ks through his first 3 innings of work. Just 1 hit allowed. That was a double to Hector Gomez. He's due up second this inning. Mitch struck out in his first at-bat of the game. Looks like there's a baseball on the field out there and left. I don't know if they're going to grab that or they're just going to leave it. All right. Parsons said he's calling a shot. I don't know if he's I could definitely see a baseball out there on the field. First pitch outside, 1-0, maybe just a piece of trash. I'm not quite sure. One 0 to Mitchell. And there for a strike, evens it at 1-1. Mitchell, the former LSU Tiger. That one outside, 2-1. He's got himself I believe it's a plaque. It looks like a Hall of Fame plaque from like the National Baseball Hall of Fame, but it's at LSU at Alex Box Field. Man, he is an absolute. I've seen some clips of when he was there. He's like a legitimate legend there at LSU. That one chopped lightly to second base. Juan Silverio gloves it on the run, makes an easy throw over to Dennis Phipps to get Mitchell for out number 1. But Jared, I mean, just such a humble guy. You wouldn't guess that. I mean, at LSU, as far as baseball goes, I don't think there's a school in the country that has as much appreciation for their baseball team. Chris Parsons doesn't agree with me. Texas A&M is a good close second if there is a second place. But man, LSU, college baseball doesn't quite have the same popularity, obviously, as football or basketball. But don't do that to the folks in Baton Rouge. Hector Gomez takes the curveball 1-0. That one's in the dirt. Gomez, the only hit so far for the Rockers, a double to left field. Gomez scared the Skeeters for a bit last night with the bases loaded. He hit a ball pretty much exactly where he doubled in the first inning, right there in the left center field gap with the bases loaded. If the ball had not bounced over the fence, that was going to tie the game at 4 at the time, but the ball did bounce over the fence. Ground double forced Cardullo to hold it third, so Skeeters hit on to their 4-3 lead. They added on some insurance late in the game, and bada bing, bada boom. Back-to-back wins for the Skeeters. Gomez ahead 2-1. Scribner's curveball hung a little bit, but grounded to Martinson on a hop. High throw to Phipps, and he had to come off the bag, and Eric Davis going to say that he didn't get back in time. So Gomez aboard there on what is likely to be scored in E6 as Phipps tried to place a tag on Gomez too, almost simultaneously while coming back down, but a one-out base runner for the Rockers here in the 4th. So Gomez aboard twice, the only Rocker to reach base tonight. Let's see if they can get a ground ball here with Quincy Lattimore. Lattimore takes first pitch, strike 0-1. 0 for 1, Lattimore grounded out to shortstop in his first at-bat of the game. Martinson just knocking off a little bit of rust. Hadn't seen the field the last few nights. Usually pretty sound over there defensively at shortstop. Gomez bluffed the steal. This time was lined up. Martinson diving, but does not stop it into left field for a single from Lattimore. So the runners now move up, first and second, with 1 down. This is a tough part of the order right here for the Rockers. You got Gomez, Lattimore, and now Schaefer with 23 long balls on the year. Richie Schaefer, not to compliment myself too much, I feel like I have a decent knowledge of, like, if a guy comes up, I'm like, oh, he played in the majors, I recognize his name. I did not realize Richie Schaefer had played in the majors and had himself a pretty good career. Played with the Rays in 2015 and 16. Had 4 home runs with the Rays back in 2015. Schaefer takes fastball up and away, 1-0. Went to Clemson, was picked in the first round, 25th overall out of the Clemson University in 2012. Sure he's watching I guess they played on Friday night where they beat Georgia Tech. That one foul back, 1-2. One and one rather to Schaefer. Runners on first and second, no score here at the top of the fourth. Rockers with their biggest threat of the night so far. Gomez reached on an error, and Lattimore followed with a single. That was dandy of a curveball, dropped in, 1-2. We had Scribner in the booth last homestand, and I asked him because, I mean, you just don't see that pitch all that much anymore, just the true 12-6 curveball. I feel like a lot of pitchers opt for the slurve or even just the straight-up slider now, but he's got that Barry Zito 12-6 hook, and it is a dandy. That one in the dirt, check swing, and they say he went around. Strike 3, and Schaefer not a happy camper. That's strikeout number 5 tonight for Scribner, and a big one at that, 2 away now. I mean, from my vantage point, it did look like he went around, although I can't say that you see that too much now because one of the new Atlantic League rule initiatives is to have a little more leniency toward check swings, but I mean, that looked like he went around. Still a tough spot here for Scribner. He's got runners on first and second. 2 away now for Michael Russell. That one gets by Cody Stanley. Runner's going to move up 90 feet. Second and third now with 2 away. It's like a fastball away. Cody Stanley just unable to get his body in front of it. Cody Stanley catching all 3 games of this series. Very thankless job back there. All the heat, having to manage the pitchers. And I mean, he's done a fantastic job at the plate, though, this series, too. Over 1 tonight, as that one's in for a strike, 1-1 to Russell. But so far this series, coming in tonight, he was 4 for 9. Scored 3 times, drove in a run. So 1-1 to count to Russell. He's been one of the 5 strikeout victims tonight. Back in his first at bat in the second inning. That one in the dirt this time, Stanley scoops it up. 2-1 the count. It's kind of interesting how it seems like Skeeters pitchers get to 10 or 11 strikeouts. We have yet to have one get 12, and I feel like Scribner this year would be the one to do it with how many times he's flirted with that 10-11 mark. 11 in his last start, already 5 tonight. Fastball to Russell is outside for a ball. Moves the count to 3-1. First base open here. Vio Sergi Rosa on deck. Hector Gomez on third. Quincy Lattimore on second base with 2 away. 3-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there from Scribner. Makes the count full here. 2 away. Runner's not in motion, though, with first base open. They already got some action there in the High Point bullpen. The 3-2 and hits Phipps right in the chest for out number 3. So the Rockers strand 2 runners. Still no score. Skeeters coming to bat in the bottom of the 4th.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting.
Still no score. We head to the bottom of the fourth. We've already got a pitching change for High Point. It's going to be the right-hander Kyle Hansen. He is a big fella, 6'8", 200 pounds, out of Glen Cove, New York. Last appeared with Rockland in the Can-Am League. You see a lot of Rockland guys, including Chris Pinnell, who started this game. Not a coincidence, as Jamie Keefe, the first-year manager for the Rockers, was with the Rockland Boulders last year. Now the first ever manager in the High Point Rockers history. Let's get you some numbers, though, on Mr. Hansen, as he'll get Juan Silveria to lead off the bottom of the fourth. First pitch misses in the dirt, 1-0. Silverio struck out in his first at-bat of the day. The 1-0 hits that well, left center field. I don't think Schaefer saw it at all. And I don't think it really matters because he looks up, and that one's out of here. Home run, Juan Silverio, number 13 on the year, a solo shot to give the Skeeters a 1-0 lead on this one. I should say the Skeeters lead 1-0. Silverio leaves the yard, puts the Skeeters on the board. Not so nice greeting for the new pitcher, Kyle Hansen. That one just cleared the wall out there right in front of the sport court in left center field. So the Skeeters strike first on the Sunday night affair here. And now Dennis Phipps up, takes the breaking ball, 1-0. So the Rockers go to the bullpen and the Skeeters go yard. Number 13 on the year for Silverio. Fourth on the team in that category. 0-1 pitch. Phipps looks like he broke his bat there as he grounds it to Gomez, who knocks it down, but in plenty of time over to Rosa for out number 1. One away, that'll bring up Zach Bornstein. Prior to this inning, he had the only Skeeters hit, single back in the second inning. Silverio extending his hitting streak to 7 games now. First pitch, Bornstein lines it to shortstop on a hop. Michael Russell up with it. Bornstein making it a close play, but still thrown out by a step there for out number 2. So Juan Silverio with the home run, and that is a good sign for the Skeeters. They have identical records when scoring first and when they hit a home run, and that record is 44-19, so a good sign. Skeeters did not homer last night. They had 15 hits, but did not leave the yard. They did have 7 stolen bases, though. They were wearing out Frank Nigro behind the plate, and DJ Peterson takes a strike 0-1. He's 0 for 1 today with the strikeout. He's had a fantastic series so far. He takes away there 1-1. 2 for 5 with a double and a ribby last night. Had 3 hits in the opener, as well as with another double. So riding a modest 3-game hitting streak over the 300 mark to begin play tonight. 1-1 pitch, chops it foul toward Willie Tavares to the third base coaching box. 1-2. Juan Silverio has put the Skeeters up 1-0. Solo homer to lead off the inning against Kyle Hansen, and the Rockers going to the bullpen early tonight. So 13 home runs is the most for Silverio since 2015 when he was the Laredo Lamers. Coincidentally, that was a team managed by Pete and Gavilia. Dennis Phipps is also on that team. His career high in homers was 19, which came in 2013 while in the Red system. Low and away, taken by Peterson. That's going to make it a full count here with 2 away. It's Tyler Stam, our GM, down there doing 50-50. If you read our playbill, our game program for this homestand, you know there's not a job that man will not do. That's why he's the best GM in minor league baseball. Don't at me. That one fly to center field. That one's going to drop in front of Schroeder. Peterson got that off the end of the bat. It literally just died out there. So that's what you get when you're a big-time power hitter like Peterson. When you don't get the ball in the barrel and you just get it off the end, you get the break there for a bloop single. So 2 out, base runner here for the Skeeters. That'll bring up Cody Stanley. At first glance, I thought that was going to be just a lazy fly out to Schroeder in center, but Peterson got it way off the end, and Schroeder was respecting the power of Peterson, so he was playing fairly deep. Let's see if the Skeeters can maybe split a gap here and bring Peterson home. First pitch to Hansen in the dirt. 1-0. Never got a chance to get the numbers on Hansen. His 18th appearance with the Rockers, a good 2.41 ERA coming into this one. 18 2/3 innings. Just 9 strikeouts. Walked 7 batters, control a little bit of an issue. That was his first home run of the year he surrendered to Juan Silverio. 6'8 right-hander delivers that one. Chopped down the right field line by Rosa and into the corner. Peterson is going to hold up. Looks like pulling up a little bit lame there at third base. Uh-oh. We had Albert Cordero do something very similar last night. As I stumbled over my words, that one, we'll see how that scored, but it got by Rosa under his glove down the right field line, and now our trainer, Max Mahaffey, going to come out and look at Peterson. Willie Taveras was waving him home. He was going to send him home on that one, but Peterson was barely able to get to third base. And they're going to give Stanley a double there as he hit that one well. And it went right into the right field corner. That's usually a triples alley if you can get it down there. Now Pete and Gavilia out to talk with him. I think he's telling him, hey, man, no need to be a hero here. We've already got a playoff spot. We've got guys on the bench, and that is going to be it for DJ Peterson tonight. See who they summon from the dugout. Likely going to be Javier Betancourt. Javier is really the only guy on the bench today that could play third base that's available, at least. Albert Cordero unable to play tonight. It's kind of eerie how similar that really was to Albert Cordero. Just the same thing, kind of pulling up lame as he went into a base, and that is going to be Javier Betancourt coming into the game now. So the Skeeters with a little 2-out rally going here. I hope DJ Peterson's all right. That's really most important here, as the Skeeters have already locked up a playoff spot, and Peterson, a big-time power bat added late into this Skeeters lineup. He's going to head to the tunnel. Try to keep you guys updated on that front here, but with 2 away, Anthony Giansanti, Captain Sugarland, got a chance to add on here. Skeeters leading 1-0. First pitch to Giansanti, low and away, and 1-0. Giansanti been red hot for most of this second half. His last 27, he's hitting .330, includes 4 homers, 16 RBIs. 2018 MVP of these Skeeters. Big hole on the right side of the infield for him here. 1-0 from Hansen. Anthony takes a cut at the breaking ball, misses it, 1-1. Anthony 1 for 1 last night. Drove in a run with a single. Pinch hit duties. Getting the start out in center field tonight. Rico Noel getting a well-deserved day off. The 1-1. Good take by Anthony as Hansen went right back to the curveball, hoping he'd chase. Anthony does not oblige. 2-1. Man, that train is a loud one. Making its way right in front of Route 90. To the 2-1 to Anthony. Big rip as Hansen really sticking with that curveball here. Count 2-2 now. Anthony had kind of stumbled out of the gates early this year, kind of battling some injuries, but this is kind of the vintage Anthony Giansanti we're used to, the way he's swinging the bat right now. He's making solid contact seemingly all times. 2-2. Fouls that one right off the hand of Nigro. Goodness. It's a yard sale for injuries out here today. Nigro looks to be okay, but that one you could see caught him pretty much flush right in the hand. Home plate umpire Bill Worthington, a veteran move, gonna go talk to Hansen for a second. Give Nigro a couple of seconds to regroup. Happened to Albert Cordero too last night before he left the game. That is a tough go for those guys behind the plate, man. They call them the tools of ignorance for a reason, but those guys are about as tough as anyone on this field, the catchers behind the plate. So 2-2, the count to Jan Santee, 2 away, and that one outside. Got to make it a full count. Jason Martinson on deck. First base open here. Runners in second and third. Javier Betancourt now the runner on third. DJ Peterson leaving with an injury, and Cody Stanley on second base. Hansen, the big right-hander, winds and delivers. Jan Santee swung on a miss, strike 3. So the Skeeters will get just one on the Juan Silverio solo shot. Puts your defending champion Skeeters out 1-0. We head to the top of the 5th inning here at Constellation Field.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Sergi Rosa squares the bunt, first pitch, and pulls it back and called a ball 1-0. Skeeters lead 1-0. That's the good news. Juan Silverio puts our defending champions up early here in this one. Bad news, DJ Peterson was forced to leave with an injury there. Looked very similar to what happened to Albert Cordero. We'll try to get an update on him. Hopefully he's all right. 2-0 the count to the first baseman, Rosa. Got a fastball there, fouls it straight back. Quickly 2-1. One run, 3 hits, and an error for the Skeeters. No runs, just 2 hits, and no errors for the Rockers. So Troy Scribner's got himself 3 strikeouts so far tonight. The 2-1. Rosa lines at the left field. Bernard going back now in a hurry. Makes the play, though, as he clanks up against the manual scoreboard there in left field. Out number 1. Rosa has done that twice tonight. Has sprayed the ball well opposite field, but Win Bernard doing a nice job blocking the sun and coming up with it. Peterson having a nice game and a really good play at third base to save a run to end the 4th inning, and then singled and moved to third on a double from Cody Stanley, but that run from first to third was where it looked like he maybe aggravated something or just came up lame, so hopefully he's okay. And now bring a Miles Schroeder, the center fielder. First pitch to him skips into the dirt, 1-0. And that one was called a strike. 0-1 to Schroeder. Fastball outside, just misses, 1-1. Scribner's been pretty efficient as well through the beginning parts of this game. This is pitch number 62. He's through 4 1/3. 1-1 to Schroeder. Line at Dennis Phipps, and that one just stays fair into the corner. And that could roll around for a bit. Schroeder around first. He's going to hold up at second base. Nice job by Blair Beck to get that one in. Those are usually triples here at Constellation Field when they go out to the right field corner. So 1-out double from Schroeder. Rockers had a few runners on last inning. Weren't able to get the runner in, and that's going to bring up a pinch hitter now, and Matthew Jones, rather. So Frank Nigro's night behind the plate is done. Jones definitely the more potent offense. Brings the Rockers more potent offense behind the plate out of the two. Hitting just 203, 3 home runs, though, 18 RBIs. Nigro was hovering around the 100 mark, came in hitting 113. So Rockers in a big spot here, looking to add a little offense. Skeeters lead 1-0. Scribner's first pitch to Jones, fastball up and in, and Jones whiffs, 0-1. So a couple of defensive changes on the diamond. Juan Silverio moves over to third. He had started the game at second base. And Javier Betancourt, who came in to pinch run for DJ Peterson, he's at second base. So kind of a little more of their natural spots there. 0-1 pitch. Kelly squares a bunt and pops it back. 0-2. So Jones trying to catch the Skeeters napping there. Silverio playing pretty far back. Both catchers for the Rockers today have tried to square around bunt. Both fouled them away. Cardullo on deck, the leadoff man. Wind blowing from left to right still, not blowing in from right field. Big hook from Troy Scribner. Called strike 3. And Jones, another victim via the big looping curveball from Troy Scribner. And he goes down frustrated like many of his mates have today. So 2 down. That was strikeout number 6 for Scribner on the evening. That's definitely a great stat too, is that out of the 6 strikeouts tonight, 5 have been looking for Scribner. He is having these high point hitters knots today, and Cardullo has not struck out. He lined one right back at Scribner to open the game. Scribner was able to catch it, and still 0 for 2 though. And that one in the dirt gets through the legs of Cody Stanley. Schroeder's going to try for third, and he does. He gets there, as I think Stanley was a little bit concerned on hitting the home plate umpire. His throw was kind of a haphazard one, as Bill Worthington looked like he was right in the line of the throw there. Stanley, heads up, did not want to drill the umpire, so Schroeder gets in without really much of a play, although if Stanley really cocked back and fired, he might have had Schroeder. So the runner moves up 90 feet. That one obviously a ball. It's just in the dirt to Cardullo. 0-2 pitch. Just a bit outside, so 2-0 now. Cardullo had a pair of hits last night. He has been tough to get out for the Skeeters this year. Came in hitting .329 against the Skeeters. Well above his average on the year of .265. That one gets in for a strike though, 2-1. Cardullo, formerly of the Colorado Rockies, going with the high sock look. Rockers back in their navy blue tops. Skeeters going with the home whites today, black hats. 2-1 pitch, and Scribner had Cardullo fooled there. Nice breaking ball. 2-2 the count now. Scribner's got that kind of more of a sweeping curve than he's got the 12-6. That one was definitely the sweeping curve. And Cardullo, we saw him do that a few times last night. He goes to a knee on a swing and miss. He is just balls to the wall, 100%. So much so that he can't keep his feet under him. 2-2 the count to him. This one chopped up the middle Javier Betancourt has it on a few steps. Just throw to Phipps in time. So the Skeeters stranded another base runner for the Rockers. Miles Schroeder left on third. Troy Scribner, he's through 5 scoreless. Struck out 6. Skeeters lead 1-0, coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season.
Very similar to last night, the Skeeters doing a fantastic job of leaving runners on base. The Rockers have had a runner on third in each of the last 2 innings. Still have yet to log a run. Skeeters lead 1-0. Wando Silverio's solo homer still stands up. So it'll be Jason Martinson, Blair Beck, and Winton Bernard lead it off for the Skeeters here in the bottom of the 5th, looking to tack on a few more. Kyle Hansen still on the mound for High Point. Swinging at the first pitch was Martinson. Grounds it sharply to Hector Gomez, who gloves it and gets it over to Rosa in time for out number 1. Martinson, usually a patient hitter, and kind of tried to maybe ambush Hansen there after watching the Skeeters tee off on him somewhat last inning. So Blair Beck, he flew out to center in his first at-bat. Getting the start in right field. Blair Beck, really a Swiss Army knife, can play pretty much anywhere on the field. We've seen him both corner outfield spots, both corner infield spots as well. He takes the first pitch fastball inside, 1-0. Blair Beck, a Kansas Jayhawk alum. Really good buddies with Astros third baseman Alex Bregman. One misses outside, 2-0. Attended Midland Junior College as well before he went to Kansas. 2-0 to Beck. Looks like the fastball there. 2-1 now as it catches the zone. Beck had a brief stint in the affiliated level with the Tampa Bay Rays system. Got up as high as the Gulf Coast League. 2-2. The Gulf Coast League actually had to shut down their season a little prematurely because of Hurricane Dorian, which is getting ready to touch down here in the United States. Everyone, if anyone's listening out there in Florida, everyone's all prepared on that front. 2-2. That one's chopped foul. Willie Tavares over there tosses it to a fan. Beck, one of the younger guys on the Skeeters club, 26 years old. This is his first stint in the Atlantic League. One misses inside, going to bring it full. He's played with the Windy City Thunderbolts each of the last 4 seasons, including this year where he began the season. So full count to Beck. See if the Skeeters can add some insurance here in the 5th. 3-2 pitch. Beck lines at left field. That's going to be caught by Schaefer as he ranges toward the warning track there for out number 2. Beck struck that well. You could hear it on the crowd mic. That was barreled nicely, but Schaefer able to just track it down. Did not got to get a read on it at first. The sun's really not an issue anymore at this point. It's Shadows are completely over the outfield. That may have been, other than Juan Silverio's home run, the best struck ball of the day by a Skeeters hitter. But no dice for Beck. So 2 away, Witten Bernard. He flew out to deep left field in his last at bat, and that one's popped up, foul territory. Rosa going to give it a look, but that one's a few rows into the seats, 0-1. Bernard entered tonight 285, 3 homers, 29 RBIs. Him and Rico Noel have been a nice 1-2 punch there as far as stolen bases go. Bernard sitting at 18 stolen bases, been caught just 1 time too. And for Rico Noel, he's stole 45 bases, been caught just 6 times. And kind of an asterisk on that because one of the times he was caught was trying to steal home. That one misses outside 1-1. He just about did it back in the last series with the Bees in town. Obviously, it's still a caught stealing. I put an asterisk on it though because it's not your traditional caught stealing by most standards. So Hansen ahead 0-2. Bernard takes slider inside. 1-2 now. Nobody up in the Rockers bullpen. Chris Pinnell, not long for this game. Never got a chance to give the final line on Pinnell. See if this allows me to. That one in the dirt. 2-2 now. He went just 3 innings. Allowed just 1 hit. Walked a batter, struck out 3, and then the first batter that Kyle Hansen faced. Juan Silverio delivered the only run of this ball game so far, a solo shot to left center field. 13 on the year for Juancho. 2-2 now to Bernard. Lofts that one to shallow left field. That one is going to be caught by diving Schaefer. Schaefer with a nice defensive inning there as Bernard kind of just stuck the bat out and almost had himself a 2-out single. But Richie Schaefer going back on the ball, coming in on the ball, makes a couple nice plays. Skeeters go down in order. We head to the 6th inning here. Beautiful Sunday evening in Sugar Land, Texas. And your Skeeters, our Skeeters, they lead 1-0.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugarland Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugarland was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugarland is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugarland Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugarland.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Here, top of the 6th inning. Skeeters lead 1-0. Jared Mitchell going to lead it off for Troy Scribner. Scribbs' first pitch misses outside 1-0. Ooh, called a strike 0-1. I'm still getting used to the. It's only a very slight delay from the automated ball strike system, but you know, a half second goes by, you don't see the umpire make a gesture, kind of just assume it's a ball, but we're all getting used to it. This is the 3rd full homestand in which we've had the automated ball strike system in effect. Big looping curveball in there for a strike. 0-2. It's Cassie Truzillo back on the mic after helping out our trash monster. Who the trash monster actually has been sitting next to me the last few innings too. Won't disclose his identity though. Got to keep it a secret. I'm gonna have to get in that suit at some point this year too, which is just kind of making me a little bit weary.
I won't let you fall. Don't worry.
I know you wouldn't. The 0-2 pitch, swung on a miss, strike 3. Scribner the strikeout to get things going in the 6th inning. Strikeout number 7 for Scribner tonight. Once again, he could be approaching double digits. Only their pitcher on the Skeeters team this year who's had a double-digit strikeout game was Carlos Pimentel. That also came against the Revs on the road. One in there for a strike to Hector Gomez. 1 for 2. He's reached twice, though. Doubled and reached on an error. Just 3 hits tonight for the Rockers. Just 3 hits for the Skeeters as well. 0-1 fastball just misses in. 1-1. Although one of the 3 Skeeters hits a home run. So 1-0 lead. 1-1 to Gomez. Flails there at the breaking ball and misses it 1-2. Could we see strikeout number 8 here? And Tyler Stam fanning me down. Thank you, sir. Although
no, keep going. It's so hot.
It's way hotter for you down there, man.
God.
The 1-2 pitch to Gomez. Scribner gonna have to pause here as Gomez steps out. Scribner is fun to watch if you're a broadcaster or anybody watching the game. He works so quickly, has a good pace to him. 1-2. Fastball away, taken, just missed. Cody Stanley was getting ready to throw it around the horn. That makes it a 2-2 count.
Do you think Hector Gomez has actually seen
Troy?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but he's going to be heading back to the dugout. Scribner drops in another curveball. Strike 3. Gomez down swinging. Strikeout number 8. I hope someone's explaining it to him. That's where it comes from. I'm sure somebody has.
I didn't know it was from there until
I did not either.
I saw the clip and I was like, oh.
I don't know where this clip of somebody just yelling the name Quincy comes from either, but it works.
Okay, I've never heard the Quincy.
It started last night.
Okay, people say it's happening and I just don't hear it.
Oh, you'll hear it now. Yep, there you go.
Oh, yep, there it goes.
0-1. Scribner drops in another curveball. He's got a chance to strike out the side here. Has got Mitchell and Gomez down swinging to get things going in the top of the 6th.
Hi,
Lattimore pops it up. Sonny behind us too, our another sales rep. Popped up. Dennis Phipps under it. Phipps, he has it. Man, what a fine inning. Fine outing for Troy Scribner so far. Skeeters lead 1-0. Rockers go down in order in the 6th. Your Skeeters coming to bat in the bottom of the 6th.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Nothing lead for the Skeeters. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Got a new pitcher on the mound for the Rockers. That's the big righty Sam Runyon. 3-2. A 5.03 ERA on the year. This is his 43rd appearance. He pitched back on Friday night. An inning and a third, allowed just 1 hit, no runs. Ryan Posner and Cassie Turzillo. Am I saying your last name right?
Yeah, pretty close.
There? Okay, well, I want to be pretty close. I want to be
It's good. Okay, so you go
Tur,
Zill,
Zill,
oh,
Turzillo.
Turzillo, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, those double L's confuse people, especially being in the South. They want to say Turzillo.
Turzillo. Okay.
In Spanish, but it's Turzillo.
Okay, so at least I didn't go
No,
with
you're
the soft.
very, very close.
I didn't go with the soft L. So Juan Severio, he's responsible for the only run tonight so far. Solo shot. Coming back in the 4th inning. Kyle Hansen, who's now departed the game, likely in line for the loss. That one fouled back. 0-1. It's just a pitcher's duel at its finest here. Troy Scribner's worked through 6 scoreless. Has struck out 8 batters. Just 3 hits allowed. It's Cassie's birthday today. She brought in some cookie cake if you were listening earlier. Feeding the office. 0-1 pitch. That one's also in for a strike. 0-2. So what's your go-to birthday dessert? Is it a cupcake? Is it birthday cake? Is it a cookie cake? If you're power ranking, what's number 1?
Cupcake sandwich. Have you ever done that?
No,
You
I have
take
not.
Take the cupcake, break it in half, like the cake part, and put the bottom half on top of the icing. That way you eat it like a sandwich and
Wow.
the icing doesn't go everywhere.
I've never heard anyone do that before, and I'm never eaten a cupcake like the same way again. I'm always going to do that now.
And you know who taught me that?
Who was that?
The Jonas Brothers.
They taught you personally?
No.
Okay.
There's a video
like,
I
wait a sec.
watched. A video I watched. I'm like, that's way.
Wow.
Joe Jonas.
You
Shout
literally
out
just
to Joe
shattered my
Jonas.
universe. I'm never eating a cupcake the same way again.
Yeah, I was a huge Jonas Brothers fan growing up.
Yeah, they're making a little bit of a comeback. How do you feel about the comeback? You seem skeptical.
You know, I'm very glad that they're back, but you know, it's just so different. Their music is so different, and now that they're all married, it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, it kind of takes a lot of the fun out of it, yeah.
I'm probably going to regret saying this because I know our staff listens and watches this. I was a huge Jonas Brothers fan.
I'm sure you weren't alone. We have, people of that age that I'm sure that they were big Joe Bro fans.
Oh, gosh.
1-2 to Silverio. Chops it foul. Still 1-2. Runyon's got kind of a funky delivery, really kind of over the top, kind of like a pitching machine. The Iron Mike, yeah. See, no one ever. I said the Iron Mike one time, and someone was like, "Huh?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's what we used to always call the pitching machines in high school. The guys that just." Yep. So he's Ben, our intern, Rice pitcher. He gets me. So Runyon, the Iron Mike, that one lined up the middle. Looked like it hit his shoe. Cardullo in the hole, makes the stop. His throw to Rosa's not going to be in time. A Herculean effort from Cardullo, but Juan Severio aboard with his second hit of the night, leading off the bottom of the 6th. Pitchers are getting hit all over the place tonight. Cardullo hit a line drive right at Scribner to open the game. That one looked like it clipped the cleat of Runyon, which kept it from being just a clean single into center field. It stopped it enough for Cardullo to make a play, but there's really no chance unless, I don't know, Albert Pujols is running to first base right now. That was probably going to be a base hit. So nobody down, Juan Severio aboard, and that'll bring up Dennis Phipps. And wait on something here. Nope, just hanging out. Phipps, 20 home runs on the year. He leads this team, leads them in RBIs as well with 64. Severio approaching him now. Severio at 61. Severio on the move. Phipps swings and misses. The throw from Jones not going to be in time. It gets into center field. Severio going to move to third base. So just like that, the Skeeters have a runner on third. Nobody down here in the 6th.
Woohoo!
Severio with the stolen bag. He's had a good amount this year. That was number 14 on the year for Juancho. I like the color commentary there from Cassie. That's all you need to say. That described the woohoo. That described that moment perfectly. There was nothing else needed. Phipps chops that one foul. The high point infield going to play in now. So thoughts and prayers for Hector Gomez at third base. That is not a place I'd want to play with Dennis Phipps at the bat.
You saw the ball get stuck in his glove, right?
That was last
game?
night, yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so strange.
I mean, obviously, I'm happy he didn't make the play, but also took on a bathroom because he made a crazy stop, and then he tries to get the ball up and to flip it to himself and couldn't do it because it was stuck into his webbing. And that was actually with Phipps with the bat. It was an RBI single for Phipps last night. So that's a very your color commentary right here is you're killing it, coming up with the timely analysis too. See the guys on the left side of the infield still playing a little bit back because Phipps, you know, hit a rocket right at one of those guys. There's no chance you can even defend yourself.
Yeah, he's a pretty powerful hitter, that's for sure.
1-2 pitch, guy to right field, hit well. Going to take Mitchell back toward the track. He's under it, but plenty deep to score Juan Silverio. So sac fly for Phipps, RBI number 65, and the Skeeters take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 6th.
Woohoo!
Love it. Phipps just missed extra bases there. Jared Mitchell with a nice play in right, but gets the job done. Skeeters got some action going in their bullpen now. Zach Borenstein coming to bat here with 1 down. Scribner right now sitting at 82 pitches. It's been so great tonight. Wonder if he'll go out for another. The Skeeters will look to go to the bullpen to begin the 7th. First pitch to Borenstein in there for a strike, 0-1. Borenstein, 16 homers on the year. He's second on the club. He had a hit last night's ball game, 1 for 5. He's got a hit tonight, 1 for 2, and he takes inside there 1-1. Sun has set here. It looks like it's just a beautiful evening.
I was just thinking that, actually.
Had a couple of really nice sunsets this year. Borenstein had a hanger there, just missed it, looked like, into shallow center. Long run for Schroeder, and Schaefer calls him off at the last second. Almost had a collision out there. Schaefer does come down with it for out number 2.
I do want to give out a shout out to Shay, who does a great job on the sounds. They're really funny and they keep the fans engaged. So
yeah, I think what you just said right there, it keeps the fans engaged because baseball, I mean, I love baseball more than anybody else, but I'll be the first to admit, you know, it's easy for you to kind of lose interest over time, and
oh, for sure,
the music kind of keeps you into it, keeps you awake, keeps you alert.
For sure.
So we're about here, you know, having some fun. Good crowd on hand tonight. Man, oh man, this is one of our best Sunday crowds of the year.
Well, I think it's the last time for a reading program.
Okay. That one chopped to third base. Tough play for Gomez. He's throwing the dirt. Not scooped out by Rosa, so Betancourt gonna reach. As Gomez had a long throw. He was pretty much right on the third base bag there. And Rosa unable to dig it out. So 2-out base runner for the Skeeters. Well, so this is the last reading club day. That would explain some of this.
Yes, and also Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah.
So the kids club's out here.
Gotta love it. Got to love it. Had the team picture earlier today, team autographs. Saw some people playing catch on the field. And they'll get to run the bases here. Hopefully not too long. So Betancourt almost was going to leave there. One of his teammates telling him to step off. He would have easily had that bag. That one rolled in the air there, E5 on Hector Gomez. He's playing well off the bag here with the lefty Cody Stanley up. This time Betancourt bluffs again, goes back, but now he's going to go to second as that one gets by Matthew Jones. So a wild pitch puts another Skeeter in scoring position here with 2 down. Yeah, with school and, you know, starting everything these Sundays, you know, it can be hit or miss just because Sunday night, we always have to play these games at night because there's just no way we can play them during the day right now. It's way too hot.
Totally forgot it was also Labor Day tomorrow.
Oh,
so
there you go.
There
okay.
You go. That
See, I don't know what I'd do without you in the booth today. You're just you're like a puzzle piece. I'm having a little trouble connecting thoughts, and you're right there just to help me out. Cody Stanley takes up there, 2-0.
Well, when you look out into the playground area and basketball court, you see all the kids, and you think, one, why there's so many?
Yeah.
And 2, how do they have the energy to do that?
Yeah. That is always a mystery. Like everywhere, like a good grassland group out there. A lot of people in the ice house. 2-0 to Stanley. Had a fastball to rip at, but fouls it straight back. 2-1. Runyon working in the upper 80s, 89 miles per hour on the fastball there. Cody Stanley 0 for 2 today, grounded into a double play, also reached on an error in his last at bat. Two one. Fastball up. That one catches his own 2-2. I saw Cody in the clubhouse last night. I was like, how you feeling, big fella? He's exhausted. He was behind the plate for the bulk of that game last night that almost went 4 hours long.
Wow.
And I'm sure his knees were just aching a little bit after that one.
I'm sure.
So the 2-2 to Cody. That one misses low and inside. Nice take there on the breaking ball. Going to break it a full count here. Skeeters lead 2-0. They tacked on another run this inning on a Dennis Phipps sac fly. Now I got a chance to add on one more. Javier Betancourt on second base. Cody Stanley up to the plate here. Runyon's 3-2 pitch. Chopped to the right side, right at Rosa at first. Gloves it. Cody Stanley making it a close play, but Rosa going to touch the bag himself. 3 unassisted for out number 3. Skeeters grab one more. Sac fly from Dennis Phipps. Puts them up 2-0. We head to the top of the 7th inning here at Constellation Field.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts of White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Texas Farm Bureau members get free tickets to Skeeters home games every Sunday all season long. Just show proof of your membership at the ticket office to get 2 free tickets to any Sunday home game while supplies last. Visit texasfarmbureau.org/sports to learn more about this offer and other benefits associated with your membership. This offer is exclusive to Texas Farm Bureau members and is only available while supplies last. So become a member today. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud sponsor of the Sugar Land Skeeters.
Plan your next group outing at beautiful Constellation Field. Looking to celebrate a birthday, host a large-scale event like a company party, or just looking to bring a large group to watch a baseball game? Constellation Field has you covered. We have several birthday packages as well as seating options that include our party suites and picnic plaza, as well as the field plaza to best accompany your group. Visit sugarlandskeeters.com or call us at 281-240-HITS for more info on all of our group packages.
Welcome back to Constellation Field, top of the 7th inning. 2-0 lead for the Skeeters. Kevin Comer taking over for Troy Scribner. Giving you the numbers here on Mr. Comer as I approach to find them. Here they are. Second pitch to Richie Schaefer. In there for a strike, 1-1. This is Comer's 41st appearance of the season. He's 2-4, 3.86 ERA. Struck out 52 batters in 44 1/3 innings. It's a pretty good ratio right there. Big swing from Schaefer. It comes up empty, 1-2 the count now.
Ryan, you asked me earlier what my favorite Skeeters memory was, so what is yours?
Whew, that is a loaded question because I'm very lucky to work at a baseball stadium. I don't just say that as a cliche. I mean, I really, this broadcast booth is my office as well, so I literally come here and get to work in a baseball field every day. But if I have to single out one memory for me personally, doing the first broadcast all the way back on April 25th because I was incredibly nervous. I've never done broadcasting before, and I was not quite sure how it would sound, and I'm sure I'm a little hard on myself because I think it sounded But I hope as the year's gone on, it's becoming a little easier to listen to. But for me personally, that's hopefully a moment to look back on and be like, okay, that's where it started.
You've definitely improved.
I appreciate
You've definitely
that.
improved.
That one lined into the corner in left field. Winton Bernard scoops it up. Schaefer got to be held at first base with the leadoff single. Had a couple other just great nights at the ballpark, though. The Parrot Head night stands out as one. I mean, we just had such a good crowd that night. Seeing people like line up outside of our stadium, because we come here every day, and then to see it like just totally packed, it always amazes me.
Yep.
So with nobody down, runner on first, it'll be Michael Russell. Kevin Comer, the first out of the bullpen tonight for the Skeeters. Fastball up and in. Buzzes Russell.
Close.
It was. So Troy Scribner done tonight. Get you the final numbers on Scrib. Great outing, 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs. Did not walk a batter and struck out 8. That is one of his better outings of the year. That one grounded to Silverio at third. Could be 2, but he bobbles it. Still goes to second for 1, so they get the lead runner. A nice job by Silverio to recover there and still get the lead man. So 1 away on the fielder's choice.
I like how you use bobbled, because I was thinking fumbled.
Fumbled?
Like that, can you use that word?
It's
in this
football
sport?
season,
Like, I
you
mean,
know.
come on.
Do you have a favorite football team in the NFL? Or are you, because you're from Texas, right? Do you?
Yep. I was born and raised here in Houston, so I have to go with the Texans.
You're Texans? Hey, that's
Yep.
that's cool. So 1 down here in the top of the 7th. Yeah, football starts on Thursday. Had that
Isn't
date
that crazy?
marked down for a while. Yeah, Packers and Bears in Chicago. There's a game that night here, but I'll be kind of just keeping track on my phone. Fantasy football purposes, of course. 1-0 the count to Vio Sergi Rosa.
I've never done fantasy football. I feel like I don't know football well enough to make good decisions.
Hey, it's honestly sometimes the less you know about football, the better you do in fantasy football. Sometimes less is more. That's what I come to find. If you like the guys that study so much, sometimes somebody just swoops right in,
Really?
barely even pays attention, and they end up winning the league. 1-1 the count to Rosa here. He is the tying run now. Skeeters ahead 2-0. Kevin Comer, the big righty, on in relief. Backdoor breaking ball there from Comer outside for a ball. 2-1. Comer's got a kind of a doppelganger on the team now, and Brett Eibner, at least from this distance, with the beard and the long hair. Very similar, but able to distinguish thankfully with the number. 3-1 now. That one scoots Rosa a little bit on the inside part of the plate. Comer threw a scoreless inning back on Friday night. Line foul, so going to make it a full count here. Rosa 0 for 2. He's lined out twice to left field. Has choked the ball well, but no dice for him. 0 for 2. Comer now making appearance number 41 on the year. The only person with more appearances as a Skeeter this year is Matt West at 48. Been heavily used out of the bullpen. That includes a stint on the disabled list. On the move is Russell. Rosa fouls that away left field, so still a full count. Russell will have to head back. A fan down there. That was a parking lot ball. That one cleared the hut shot there in the picnic area. See if Russell goes on the move here again. Leaning that way. He does go. 3-2 pitches upstairs for a ball, so he'll walk into second base as Rosa walks to first. So runners at first and second, 1 down here in the 7th. Ryan Posner, Cassie Turzolo here with you.
There you go.
Nailed it.
It's a hard name, so don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry if you
my last name gets mispronounced a good amount. It's not that complicated, but people tend to go with Posner instead of Posner, which I think that has a lot to do with the fact I just turned up the crowd mic. I'm going to turn it back. I was going to turn it down a little bit when the donut chant goes on. Miles Schroeder up the bat with 1 down. He is the donut batter of the game. But yeah, because of Mike Posner, obviously the musician,
Yep.
that always threw a wrench into it.
Yep. Well, with my name being Cassie, people always say Kathy. I'm like, I just answer.
Yeah, right.
I just
Me too.
answer.
Yep. Mike Posner is like, I don't know if you saw, he was looking at the news lately. He got bit by a rattlesnake.
Yes,
Did
I
you see
saw
that?
Yeah.
It's like, what the heck? I see Mike Posner trending, and I'm like thinking, how did this guy get back in the news? 1-1 the count to Schroeder as Comer gets the fastball by him.
I didn't get to read the story. But
Yeah, he's walking across the country doing like pop-up concerts, and while he's literally like walking, like he's hiking, and he kind of looks like he's been hiking, like he's got a big scraggly beard now.
Yeah.
And he got bit by a rattlesnake and like had to go like to the ICU.
That's crazy. I actually had a college friend, Shelby Sanchez. She ran across the U.S.
Yeah.
Started in Maine and went all the way to Los Angeles. And I was like, okay, girl.
I was like, all right. I was wondering what Mike Posner was up to these days. I found out.
I know he's trying to come back in music, but I honestly don't know where he originated from. To be honest.
He got a couple hits like when I was like back in like middle school.
Really?
And then kind of just, or maybe even like early high school. Yeah, I mean, I remember I'm like, oh, well, there's another guy named Posner. Like, it's kind of not like a very common last name. Both runners on the move, and they're going to both get stolen bases here with no throw, a double steal. So runners each advance 90 feet. That puts the Skeeters in a tough spot here because now the tying run is on second base in scoring position with Schroeder up to bat. Count 2-2.
I'm looking him up now.
That one popped up in the infield at Jason Martinson, and that was just what the doctor ordered. That's not going to be enough for Rosa to score. Nicely done by Kevin Comer to induce the pop out for the second out of the inning. I think Cooler Than Me, that was like his big hit. I don't know what year that was, but that was like, I thought he might be like a one-hit wonder.
What was it?
Cooler Than Me, right? That's popping up.
Yeah.
There we go, see.
2009.
Yeah, that was my freshman year of high school. Yeah, that was almost spot on there.
Wow. Good job.
Yeah. I changed my Facebook name to like Mike Posner for a little bit, hoping I could like get some clout.
Oh my God.
That's when you can still do that kind of stuff. Then they started regulating that with the blue check marks now, but there was still kind of a gray area back in 09.
Funny. Did you ever have a MySpace?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
big time MySpace guy.
My song on MySpace was Disturbia by Rihanna.
Oh, okay, that's a good one.
Don't know why.
I was like really into Kanye West at that time, so I remember how like the College
Really?
Dropout album. Oh yeah, big on Kanye West. Not so much anymore, but I remember like the tricking out your MySpace page was like the thing to do.
Oh yeah.
0-1 pitch to Matthew Jones, misses up and in, 1-1. Yeah, Ben, our intern at Rice, no MySpace page for him. You just missed that window.
What did we use it for?
Was
it a chat?
1 and 2 now. I think the biggest thing you use it for was you rank your friends. It was like how.
What?
Remember, like they had the friend ranking. Like you could like rank your top friends.
Okay, yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, and I remember
And,
like
like,
in
that-
middle school being worried about what ranking I was.
Yeah,
I
see?
remember that now.
That was the big thing. And then like how cool was your MySpace page? Like what song were you rolling with? What was your background? Like it was like kind of like Pinterest in a way. Like you have like kind of like a board and you'd have different stuff.
I feel like that's like a form of bullying. I'm gonna remove you from my
It
top
was.
10 list.
It was ruthless. That one misses up. 2-2 to Matthew Jones. Big spot here for the Skeeters. Runners in the second and third, 2 down. They lead 2-0. 2-2. One inside. Almost got Jones there on the fastball. Makes it a full count. 93 miles per hour on the fastball there from Comer. So Cardullo on deck. Definitely rather face Jones, who hit just above the Mendoza line. 203 coming into this one. Full count pitch. Jones stays alive, fouls it away. That ball ends up on the roof. At first base open, but don't really know if you want to be facing Cardullo here with the bases juiced here late in the ball game. Nobody up in the Skeeters bullpen right now, so this is Kevin Comer's jam to get out of. The New Jersey native, former Houston Astro prospect. 3-2 pitch. That one grounded over to Betancourt on a few hops as it fires over to Phipps. Plenty of time, and the Skeeters once again will strand a runner at third base. Third time this evening they've done so, and they hold on to the shutout, and they hold on to the lead. Skeeters up 2-0. We head to stretch time here at Constellation Field.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugar Land Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Captain Sugar Land coming to the plate here, leading off the bottom of the seventh. Skeeters lead 2-0. Got one of our interns, Ben Content, who is also a member of the Rice baseball team out here. What's going on, Ben?
Nothing much. Just enjoying my internship and enjoying the beautiful night in this baseball game.
It is a wonderful night. You were just commenting. This is one of the better crowds you've seen since you came on about a few weeks ago, correct?
Yep, I've been here about a week and a half, and I will say that this is probably the biggest and best crowd, energy-wise, too, that I've seen.
I couldn't disagree with that one. That one popped up toward Hector Gomez, and he comes down with it in foul territory for the first out of the seventh inning. How to bring up Jason Martinson with one away. Ben, you were just telling me too. We had a big day in baseball all around. I mean, Justin Verlander throwing a no-hitter for the Astros, and I did not. This one missed Carlos Carrasco coming back to the mound for the Indians.
Yeah, I didn't see really what his numbers were today, but I just saw that he made his debut back after coming back from leukemia this year. And you were mentioning it's impressive for people to come back at all to play a sport after being diagnosed with cancer, much less the same year.
Yeah, I mean, it's literally only been about 2 or 3 months since it was like announced that he was dealing with it.
And I don't think he's in remission yet. I just think it's managed well enough where he can finish out the season with the Indians.
That's incredible. I mean, it's like there's a lot in play there. The Indians are literally, I mean, they're World Series contenders. I mean, and he's a big part of that pitching staff. I mean, it's not like he's just, you know, a number 5 starter, kind of a fringe guy. Like, he's going to be counted on to pitch some pretty big innings, you'd imagine.
Well, especially after losing Bauer at the trade deadline. The Indians had a weak position player roster, but their starting rotation was one of their strengths, and after losing Bauer, I think it's going to be key for them to get Carrasco back.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Martinson down 0-2 here with one away. Skeeters hanging on to a 2-0 lead. They got a chance to sweep the Rockers, one of the really better teams in the Atlantic League this year, and they're on the ropes just past 8 o'clock here. And Martinson 0 for 1. He's walked and grounded out tonight. This guy's that foul over the roof, right side. 0-2. So was that your first year with Rice last year? You were a true freshman?
Yes, I was a true freshman last year. It was a different experience. I had Tommy John surgery my senior year, and so sitting out the final high school baseball season and being immediately injected into college baseball, especially at that level, it's kind of a culture shock to me, but it was a lot of fun.
Grounded to Gomez, a third long throw across the diamond, and just in time to get Martinson for out number 2. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So you're essentially a junior in high school as far as your last game of baseball going into college.
Right. My last competitive baseball game was as a junior in high school, and then sat out all of senior year rehabbing, and the doctor gave me the full go during fall ball, and I just kind of did what I had to do to compete. Didn't really have an opportunity to really do a whole lot of work with pitching coaches or anything before the actual season started. And then I pitched well in fall, but it's a whole different animal whenever you're actually in a game and there's a substantial crowd. And
yeah.
I mean, the last competitive game I played, everyone in the stands was my friends and
Yeah,
family
right.
that I was going to see the next day at school. And then
that's crazy, man.
it's nerve-wracking, but I'm excited for sophomore year. Now I understand how everything works.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely impressive seeing freshmen, whether it's any college sport, that can go out there and dominate, especially in college football.
Yeah, you see it all the time. I mean, basketball as
Right.
well. I mean,
With Trevor Lawrence, for example, like that guy in Zion Williamson. Like,
yeah.
Me being a freshman baseball player is not nearly as big of a sport, and I still felt like there's a ton of weight based on my performance. I can't imagine how those guys feel.
You can look at it through a different scope, being a student athlete as well.
Right.
2-1 to count to Blair Beck. He is 0 for 2 tonight. 2 down here in the top or bottom of the 7th. Sam Runyon's still on the bump for High Point. Got Ben Content, one of our interns, a Rice pitcher as well. 2-2 as Beck swings through that. We had a Rice alum on our team last year, Mark Haynes, right-handed reliever. He was nasty, man. He had a 95-mile-per-hour fastball, then just a devastating splitter. I mean, it's all he needed. Those were his 2 pitches, and he had a sub-2 ERA, and he was filthy. They called him the Punisher. I mean, he literally wore like the Punisher T-shirts. He had a big beard, and that one swung on a miss by Beck.
That's one way to market yourself.
Yeah, and that'll put the Skeeters down in order. One more funny story on Mark Haynes. I asked him, what he wanted his walk-up and entrance music to be, and I was expecting him to give me some heavy metal song he come into, and he's like, no, I need something light, because if I have heavy metal music, I'm gonna throw the first pitch to the backstop 100 miles per hour because I'm gonna be too pumped up. I'm like, geez, that guy is cut from a different cloth. So the Skeeters go down in order here in the bottom of the 7th. They still lead 2-0. Go ahead at the top of the 8th inning. Here in the finale of the series against the Rockers.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugar Land Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Welcome back. Top of the 8th inning. Skeeters lead 2-0. Got Dan Runzler on the mound. And first pitch to Cardullo. Skies it to center field. Back a few steps. Jan Sandy, that one was way up there. Finally comes down and has it for out number 1. So one pitch went out for Runzler here. Ryan Posner, Ben Content here with you.
One of the things that always always makes me laugh going to baseball games is sitting there and listening to the crowd every time a ball is put in play.
Yeah.
That doesn't reaches the outfield in the air.
Ooh.
Everybody, whoa.
Yeah. And that one, I mean, it had like the loft on it, and for a second I'm like, because you don't really see a lot of balls.
Yeah.
They don't carry very well to dead center. But yeah, that one was not all too deep. But yeah, you can definitely get on the crowd mic.
That had some gas on it.
That did. Dan Runzler, he can bring it, man. He's our pitching coach, former San Francisco Giant. We'll have a actual stat on that here in just a second. He's ahead of Jerry Mitchell, 0-1. Now that one by him too, 0-2. Yeah, Dan Runzler, I mean, 95 on our radar gun here at Constellation Field. That was his calling card, man. He could bring it, especially when you're a lefty and you can bring it like that.
Right.
That'll make you stand out. He's with the Giants for their really golden era back there, 2010, 2014, and gets Mitchell to pop it up in the infield. Jason Martinson under it has it for out number 2. So Dan Runzler looking mighty sharp here. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. I haven't even got a chance to give Runzler stats yet. He's been working so quickly. For Runzler, this is appearance number 10 for him since rejoining the Skeeters. No record, a 1.04 ERA, 8 2/3 innings pitched, 10 walks, or 10 strikeouts rather, just 2 walks. I mean, that is some kind of coaching room. You got Dan Runzler, former Giant, as your pitching coach, and Pete Gaviglio, obviously the manager. And then you got Willie Taveras as your third base kind of hitting coach hybrid there.
So the guy pitching right now is also the pitching coach?
Yeah, that's indie ball for you there, Ben. We actually had last year we didn't have a player coach. This year we've had several. James Loney, former Dodgers first baseman, was a player coach for us. Roy Merritt, Houston native, who's our pitching coach / our number 3 starter for the beginning of the year. And then Josh Prince, who actually used to play for the Milwaukee Brewers. He's since moved on, but he was our first hitting coach of the year.
So interesting story with James Looney. Whenever I was growing up in 8th grade.
Gomez lines that into right. That's going to be a base hit.
8th grade, 9th grade. My travel ball coach was actually working really close with James Looney, and they were really good friends and everything. And so growing up, that was just kind of one of the names that I always followed. And our coach took us to the games anytime the Rays were playing the Astros in town, and we got to go out on the field and meet him and Chris Archer and all that stuff. Really nice guy.
Yeah, no, he was. I mean, a stellar dude. He's only here for one series. The catch was he was going to be a pitcher and a position player.
Okay.
And he made one pitching appearance. He did give up a home run, but he looked the part. He struck out a batter, got his first strikeout as a pro, so that's something cool. But yeah, he's actually in the Dodgers front office now, so he's back with the Dodgers. But yeah, great dude. You never know. Sometimes guys with a high profile, obviously a lot of time in LA. That's a big market, a lot of media, a lot of extracurriculars going on. But he was a stellar dude, big time Houston prep legend as well. 1-1 pitch to Lattimore, and Runzler dropped in a beauty of a curveball there out in front. 1-2 the count. Yep, a lot of teams roll with the player coach. I don't believe High Point actually has a player coach, but thinking of the Barnstormers, they have 2 player coaches, their hitting coach and their pitching coach. Both play. One's in the rotation, one's on the field. And Long Island, they've always had Lou Ford, former Twin. That dude's 42 years old, can still hit 300. It's incredible.
So who helps this guy out whenever he starts struggling?
I don't know. He hasn't struggled that much, as you can see right there.
Yeah.
Gets Quincy Lattimore looking for strike 3 and puts the Rockers down without a run. So the Skeeters put another goose egg up. They lead 2-0. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Dan Runzler looking sharp. Skeeters come back to bat.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
What's up, dudes? Pamela Printing, the preferred printer of the Sugarland Skeeters, the name you hear most often in Fort Bend County. People are talking about quality, dependability, on time, and helpfulness in producing a great business piece for their company.
Don't miss out on daily promotions this season at Constellation Field. Come to the park on Monday for discounted margarita prices as well as free tickets for fans who present military and first responder IDs. Visit us on Wednesday and enjoy $1 hot dogs as well as discounts on White Claw hard seltzer. Come thirsty on Thursday for $2 beers and sodas. And you definitely won't want to miss out on Fireworks Fridays. Close the week out on Sunday Fun Day where we'll have pregame autographs and kids run the bases. Sugarland Skeeters, it's more than baseball.
Skeeters pitching is absolutely on fire tonight. They've thrown 8 scoreless. Troy Scribner threw 6 of them. 1 from Kevin Comer and 1 from Dan Runzer. And now we head to the bottom of the 8th. We lead 2-0. Skeeter is going to send Winton Bernard, the leadoff man, up to bat here against former Somerset Patriot Ryan Kelly. And Ryan Posner and Ben Content here on the 1s and 2s. So we get ready to wrap up this series, hopefully with a Skeeter sweep. Got Labor Day tomorrow. Any Labor Day plans, Ben?
I'm actually going home to visit my girlfriend.
Okay, where's that? Where are you headed to?
The Woodlands.
Oh, okay, so not very far.
Not very far.
It's like about to go somewhere else. Like, oh, going to the Woodlands.
Nope, just taking a quick trip home.
There you go. Nicely done. That's a good area to spend a nice day off in.
Yes, sir. It would be really nice to send this team all the way back to New York on a long, sad road trip.
They are going back to North Carolina, but I do like I like where your head's at, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a flight home. I believe they'll probably head out tomorrow morning. And, yeah, let's hope he's setting them packing with a sweep at the hands of your Skeeters. Winton Bernard 0 for 3 tonight. He's flown out twice, grounded out once. It'll be him, Juan Silverio, and Dennis Phipps. That one struck well to center field. Going to take Schroeder back, and he ain't getting that. That one clanks off the wall in right center. Bernard, who runs so well, is going to go for 3. He's going to get there with a head-first slide. Leadoff triple for Winton Bernard.
As Cassie would say, woo!
Woo! Yeah, Cassie's got a little Ric Flair. Man, that ball was absolutely mashed to the deepest part of the park there in right center. And Miles Schroeder, when he turned his back, I thought, oh, maybe that one's getting out of here. But clinks up against the wall, and that is really just the best way to start an inning when you're looking at a little insurance. A leadoff triple. Nice send up Juan Silverio. He has a home run tonight, solo shot, and a single. Came around to score back in the 6th. He's really been the catalyst of the offense tonight. And to get you the numbers on Ryan Kelly here. As mentioned, former Somerset Patriot. Now with the High Point Rockers, 2-2, 4.00 even ERA on the year. This is 20th appearance for Kelly, and already in a little bit of trouble here. First pitch to Silverio, low, 1-0. High Point infield playing in here with the insurance run there, and Bernard on third. Felipe Paulino, jumbo, you can just tell it's him all the way out here, an imposing presence. He's getting ready for a save. Last night, the Skeeters scored 4 runs in the, that one gets by Matthew Jones. Here comes Bernard, and he's going to score. So Bernard triples, comes to score on a wild pitch, a little do-it-yourself there. Skeeters take a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Sparky Anderson said it. Pete Gavillius told me a bunch of times. Pete used to play for Sparky. Speed comes to the ballpark every day, man. Winton Bernard, Rico Noel, a couple guys that prove that. And their speed has been on display this series.
Well, as a pitcher, it just puts added pressure that you don't want. Makes you think about something other than attacking the hitter at the moment.
Silverio takes 2-1 now. Don't take it from me. Take it from an actual collegiate pitcher for Rice. I'll tell you, when you have Rico Noel on second base, you're thinking about him probably a little bit too much, not as focused on the guy at the plate.
Well, also as a hitter, you love hitting behind a guy like that, because if he is on base, you know that takes the pitcher's focus away, you know?
2-2 now to Silverio. I was saying last night the Skeeters had a save opportunity set up for Paulino. Then they scored 3 runs in the 8th inning did not make it a save opportunity any longer. So they're about to do that, it looks like, in this inning as well, as they've already added on a run. And now they go right through the heart of the order here. A couple power hitters. Hanging curveball there. Silverio stays back on it nicely, sends Mitchell toward the corner, but Mitchell has it there right on the line in right field for out number 1. One down, brings up Dennis Phipps. Phippsy, one of the 3 RBIs tonight, had a sac fly in his last at-bat. 0 for 2 on the evening.
Looks like all the kids that were on the basketball court decided to shift over to the playground.
Yeah, my goodness, and I think they're all getting ready there on the concourse. So we're gonna get ready to run the bases after this one's over. That one skips into the dirt. 1-0. Zach Bornstein on deck. I'm sure you got to bring Felipe. Actually, no, we got double barrel action there. So I guess if it's a save opportunity, they go to Paulino, and it looks like they got another righty warming up. Felipe got in the game on Friday. I don't know if you got a chance to see him. He is.
I was not working on Friday.
6'5", 270 pounds, bringing it in the upper 90s.
If I'm Paulino right now, I'm thinking a little selfish and hoping these guys get out of the inning so I can come in and pitch.
He was there a lot. I mean, he was warming up last night, and he kind of wondered, like, oh, is he coming out even just at a non-save opportunity? And they ended up not doing that. So, yeah, I wondered in the back of his head, like, okay, we've already got a 3-0 lead. I promise you, 3 is enough. Like, I will keep it there. Kelly with an offset stretch. That one's popped up. Foul territory. Might be playable for Rosa. Mitchell coming on now, and that one actually just a bit foul there onto some stairs. So 1-2, the count to Phipps. Off day tomorrow, so no baseball here at Constellation Field, but then Tuesday, rather, we start up a 3-game set against the York Revolution. Came in tonight chasing them by 3 games, and they did beat the Blue Crabs today 3-2 in Southern Maryland. Long Island beating the Patriots 7-4. And New Britain gave it to Lancaster today. 10-1 win out there in Pennsylvania. 1-2 from Kelly. Jammed Phipps a bit, kind of in the same spot right there down the right field line. This time it's going to be playable, though, for Mitchell right on the right field line. Kind of identical outs there from Silverio and Phipps. 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. So does the Big Puma make it around Rice all that often, Lance Berkman?
He was there a couple times last year. Well, not last year, the leading up into last year during the job search and everything. But I think he's kind of separated himself a little bit more now with the new coach taking over. He was really gunning for that job.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that stings a little bit, but.
And he had one of the best switch hitters, at least from my lifetime. That one grounded sharply down the right side. Rosa gloves it at first and gets to the bag himself. So Paulino's going to get his chance here. The Skeeters add 1 more. When Bernard triples, comes around to score a wild pitch. It is jumbo time here at Constellation Field. We head to the top of the 9th. Skeeters lead 3-0.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named a recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the 3rd in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that finding the right team for your painting project can be overwhelming. We want you to have the best experience as we help your home or business come to life. We strive to deliver on our promise of care and quality. With our professionals by your side, the process will be easy and convenient, leaving you time for what matters most, like watching the Skeeters. Visit CertaPro.com today to book your free estimate. That's CertaPro with a C, C-E-R-T-A Pro.com. We do painting, you do life.
Brian Posner back here, top of the 9th inning. Jumbo has emerged. So has our president, Christopher Hill, back for his 9th inning role here on the broadcast. What's going on, Chris?
Oh, everything. Great night, great weekend, great vacation.
Yeah, you got
everybody. It's been fantastic.
Got a nice crowd on hand tonight. Got a lot of youngsters ready to run the bases. Hopefully they will be doing so in just a short spell here, as Felipe Paulino going to get Richie Schaefer, Michael Russell, and Vio Sergi Rosa as the Skeeters look to send the Rockers packing via the sweep here at Constellation Field.
It's great having Paulino back with the team, a staple here at Constellation Field.
And the best beard in all minor league baseball. It's been voted on.
It's a good one.
I've asked him what product he uses. He won't tell me. I'd rather have a great beard than have KFC.
How do you know that if you're not a big KFC guy? I mean, you can't really compare.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't even get a Popeye's chicken sandwich anymore. They ran out of them. That one's chopped up the middle. Backhanded stop by Javier Betancourt. Nicely done in time to Phipps for out number 1.
So what is your go-to fast food location? What's the go-to for the Paz?
Oh, man, it's tough to pass up Taco Bell because it really is the best Mexican food out here. I hope I'm not, like, dragging anybody, but that's
the collective hearts of local Texans just flipped right there.
Yeah, definitely Taco Bell, which I'm ashamed to say because it's so bad for you, but it is just and they really just use the same, like, 4 ingredients and just put them into different, like, receptacles.
They just call it something chalupa.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's always the same 4 ingredients, but they get me every time.
Grande. They'll put grande on it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. You pay the price. You reap what you sow when you eat Taco Bell, but it is good in the moment. I will say that. 0-1 the count to Michael Russell. Check swing there. Curveball low and away. 1-1.
Uncle Charlie coming out there. Great break. Great velocity. You know, he's hitting 86 on a curveball. That's a beautiful pitch.
It's kind of unfair, too, when he's just going to come back with like a 98-mile-per-hour heater at some point, too. 1-1 pitch lined left field and foul down the left field line. So 1-2.
2 straight curveballs. You got to think at this point he's going to go high and tight.
Skeeters pitching has been just lights out tonight. They've been straining a ton of runners. They've left 3 men on third base. Bunch of goose eggs out there on the scoreboard. Skeeters leading 3-0.
Great pitching, timely hitting, some great base running last inning to get that extra run, which may be the difference.
This is some of the best ball I've seen the Skeeters play all year against a good Rockers team. They've outscored them 18-3 so far in this series. 1-2 from Jumbo inside as Russell squared to bunt. I think he'll think.
Got the inside part, just wasn't high and tight.
He's going to think twice before he squares the bunt again. He goes in there with the fastball. So 2-2 now to Russell. Long set from Jumbo. He squares the bunt again, and he just straight up missed it. Strike 3. Wow, okay.
Thought he was trying to steal first there, but
not quite sure what's going on there. I mean, even if he foul tipped it and it went into the glove, it's still strike 3, so.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't steal.
Yeah.
You just struck out.
I think he's confused as to what.
Unless it gets past him.
That's true. So, a strikeout there for Felipe Paulino. 2 down. Rockers 1 out away from being swept at the hands of the defending champions. First pitch popped up. Going to get into the seats there on the third base side. 0-1.
Definitely an intimidating look when you see him bearing down on you.
Yeah, I do pity the people that have to step in the box. I mean, sometimes I'd sit down there on the field box when he's pitching. I mean, just you can hear the seams on the ball when he's throwing it. He's just bringing it that hard.
Actually, what you're hearing is the ball hitting the glove.
Okay.
I don't think you're really hearing the seams. I mean, that would be quite a feat.
That was some Field of Dreams stuff right there.
That could be. If you can hear the seams, that is probably upwards of a 200-mile-an-hour pitch there.
I've got really strong inner ears.
Crowd up on their feet. Potentially 1 strike away from ending this.
0-2 from Jumbo. Popped up. This could do it.
This could be trouble, actually.
Bornstein on the move.
He's got it.
Has it in right center field. That's going to do it. 3-0 Skeeters victory.
Skeeters win. Skeeters win.
Light up the scoreboard. The Skeeters have swept the Rockers. 3-0 win on a beautiful Sunday evening at the ballpark. Skeeters, hope you brought your broomsticks to the yard. Sweeping on and away. That's going to do it for this series. Skeeters taking all 3 of this. We'll be off tomorrow. Back at it on Tuesday. Chris, what do you got? We got some final thoughts from a great weekend at the ballpark.
It was a great weekend. I mean, you never know what you're going to get on Labor Day weekend because so many people are away. But you really, from Friday night, Saturday, just despite the marathon game that it was an enjoyable game and great crowd, high energy. We had a fantastic night upstairs with the dueling pianos. And then to come in today, pretty hot day, 90, 96, 97 degrees, great crowd, and a lot of kids remaining to go run the bases. And so actually just a fantastic weekend on a weekend you normally, it's kind of pot luck. You don't know what you're going to really get, and so it was a really great weekend for us.
You want to hear a funny stat? And it just
I would love to hear a funny stat.
So last night was our longest 9-inning game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. Today, our shortest 9-inning game at 2 hours and 21 minutes. By a minute.
What a difference 2 starters can make.
Yes, absolutely. So there you go, our longest game followed by our shortest game. 3-0 Skeeters win. I'll be right back here in a few minutes. We'll wrap this baby up. Skeeters sweep the Rockers. Back here in just a moment.
Hello, Houston. Tomorrow's here. Time for an energy company that does more than just sell electricity, and that's Constellation. We offer electricity plans that include protection for your air conditioning. If something goes wrong, we'll fix it, and you pay nothing for covered parts and labor. Visit constellation.com/getmore or call 888-921-MORE to learn how all of this is included in one great electricity rate. Certain restrictions apply. Visit constellation.com or speak to a care representative for details. PUC 10014.
Memorial Hermann Sugar Land Hospital has been named the recipient of the highly coveted 2016 Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award, the nation's highest presidential honor for performance excellence. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land was recognized for its outstanding commitment to sustainable excellence through innovation, improvement, and visionary leadership. Memorial Hermann Sugar Land is the first Houston area healthcare organization to earn the prestigious Baldrige Award and only the third in Texas. The Sugar Land Skeeters are proud to partner with Memorial Hermann Sugar Land.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
Welcome back. What a night. What a game. The Skeeters win 3-0, the shortest game of the year, followed by the longest game of the year. I laugh just because that is just so baseball for you. Every night is such a different landscape. Last night we were at 3 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight, 2 hours and 21 minutes. Our shortest game of the year by literally a minute. Final line score tonight, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for our defending champion Skeeters. For the Rockers, no runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for High Point as they'll head back to North Carolina tomorrow with 3 straight losses. Handed down by the Skeeters. Your winner tonight, Troy Scribner. He was mighty sharp. He moves to 6-5. Getting the loss is Kyle Hansen for the Rockers. And for Hansen, he's going to fall to 0-1, his first loss of the year. Felipe Paulino back in the saddle here as your closer for the Skeeters. That is his 15th save in as many opportunities this year for the Skeeters. Giving out game balls today, I think first and foremost, you got to talk about the effort given by Troy Scribner, man. He set the tone for this one through 6 scoreless innings, just allowed 3 hits and not walk a batter, and struck out 8 over just an absolutely amazing 6 innings of work. Then you got to go toward the offense. Juan Silverio, he got the Skeeters on the board in the 4th inning, a solo home run. Then he came around to score in the 6th inning on a sac fly from Dennis Phipps, and then Winton Bernard tallied the final run. He tripled and lead off the 8th inning. Came around to score on a wild pitch, and then a good effort from the Skeeters bullpen, scoreless frames from Kevin Comer, Dan Runzer, and Felipe Paulino. That'll do it for me tonight. Skeeters win 3-0. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Enjoy your Labor Day. We'll see you back here Tuesday at 7 to 5. Skeeters taking on the Revolution. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please. And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.